Avengers! Assemble. Welcome back to the channel. It's the Preventers here, guys, and welcome back to a brand new Marvel Future Fight video. Today we're back with the patch notes video for the Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 Update Part 2, featuring Tier 4 Gamora and Tier 3 Groot, as you can see here. It's going to be a pretty short video, guys, not too much in this patch. Obviously, it is the May mid-month patch as well. So, of course, it is just going to roll through. No need to go update in the App Store. It'll just update automatically. The update does drop live tonight at 8 p.m. Pacific time, 11 p.m. Eastern time. We'll be live right at 10:30, so make sure to come down to the Twitch stream. We're going to be live reviewing the new update. We're going to be either doing Gamora or Groot. Let me know which one in the comments and go to the community post as well and check that out to vote there, because I'll be basically picking from whoever you guys vote on there, because we only have enough crystals to buy one of the uniforms. But we're going to test them all out and give them good builds and see how it goes. So yeah, make sure to come down to the Twitch stream. Anyways, let's get straight into the patch notes, because like always, we're late on the patch notes video and tons of people have already done it. So let's just get straight into it. First of all, we got Gamora's brand new uniform, and I love that they actually stood to her look from the movie. If you haven't seen the trailers of the movie, that's exactly how she looks. She looks the most accurate to her movie self between Groot, Rocket, and Star-Lord, but Groot is pretty close second. So anyway, she stays a speed superhero. Of course, 1,000 crystals, because the 50% uniform sale is now off. And then she also has a uniform option of all basic attack and all basic defense as usual. She stays an alien, and they do give her the Guardians of the Galaxy tag, as you can see here, which obviously means absolutely nothing, because, I mean, Rocket's passive is the only thing that it would mean for, but she does physical attack, not energy attack, so it just doesn't do anything. Anyways, her leadership gets increased. She has now a 60% increase in all physical attack. That's actually insane for speed types, so that's pretty good. That might be just #1 option why to pick up this uniform. Then she has some bleed on her passive, and on her tier 2 passive, she has basic damage to supervillains and super villains. Then on her first skill, it's pretty lackluster. The first skill, I'm not gonna lie, it's just physical damage and physical attack. That's basically it. Second skill, she's got Paralyze. Oh god, I can't say it. You know what it is. Stun, and then she has a 30% heal on her third skill. Not the best, but still pretty good. She's got accumulation, which is nice, of course, for PvE. She's got burn, shock, 60% chance to penetrate super armor, which is interesting because that's a PvP skill. So yeah, we'll have to wait and see. Increased all basic attack. She's got stun again, and then she has invincibility, which is nice, and some crit rate and more procs on her fifth skill. So overall, she looks very PvE centric. Maybe ABX, ABL. We'll have to see, because remember, she's competing against Shadow Shell and Black Widow. That's the two we're trying to look at to see if she can beat them or not. So yeah, we're gonna have to wait and see for that. She could be crazy. She could not be. On paper, she looks okay. She doesn't look greater than them, but she could very well be because of all these stats adding up. We never really know. It's not until in-game. So yeah, that's basically it with Gamora on her brand new uniform. Then we have Groot. He stays a combat type, stays an alien. He is a Guardians of the Galaxy as well. Doesn't matter, though, for rocket-wise. His uniform effect, he's got a 30% increase of recovery rate and increase all basic attack by 30% as well. And give us 1 sec here to change this. Okay, my bad. We got a little interrupted there, a little sidetracked, but here we go. So his passive, he's got a revive with 60% of max HP, so he keeps that revive, which is really nice, and he gets 60% max HP back. He's got increased basic damage dealt to boss types. He's got recover 20% of all HP every 1 second to the Guardians of the Galaxy allies. So that's pretty good, actually. It's not the greatest, but it's still pretty decent. He's got snare, stun, bleed, all these other ABX stuff, of course. He finally has accumulation. He has never had accumulation on any of his skills, so that's actually really nice for him. It's a pretty good pickup there. He's got burn paralysis again. That's how you say that. Increased basic damage, physical damage, and then Alaska's got a ton of stuff. Stun, fear, snare, and then he has a 20% heal on the fifth skill. So it looks like they did drop the whole him dropping heal abilities. So if you don't know, in the Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 uniform, he's able to drop these little sunflower beds that would heal your teammates. And then in Avengers Infinity War, they took that off, and it now looks like they're sticking to having that off because it's just nowhere to be found on here, which kind of sucks, but it is what it is. Gamora gets her tier 4, of course. She has an increased chain hit damage when attacking, and then the one that worries me the most is she has a recovers 10% of HP. So the reason why that worries me is because why would she have a heal if she's not PvP centric, unless she was very non-tanky, or what would you call that? She's very squishy. Yeah, she's very squishy. She has no survivability. That's the word I was looking for. That's the only reason why I would see she has a recovered 10% of HP on the tier 4, which has me worried because then that makes her basically another Star-Lord. And I'm not planning on tier 4ing her, even if she's good. Because there's other tier 4s I got in mind right now. She's not going to be crazy meta as far as we know, so I'm not going to tier 4 her, but I would like to get some use out of her level 80, and if she needs that recover 10% HP from the tier 4, it has me a little worried, because why else would they put it on there if she's not PvP centric, you know? Then we got Groot's tier 3 skill. It's pretty basic, but the animation looks amazing. Let me restart it real quick. He screams, "I am Groot." At the very beginning here, here's the restart again. He says, "I am Groot," stomps, he grows all these trees with all the fireflies coming out, and then he says, "I am Groot" again, and then all these tree branches spike out and deal tons of damage. I love that animation. Very well thought. I actually was in, I don't remember if it was Beast or Alex comments in a video, going back and forth with someone saying that I really hope they add the "I am Groot" into his skills, because he's never had it, and here it is on his tier 3, which I think is awesome. He gets a brand new artifact. It's pretty basic. It's just ignore dodge rate. Not much else really to talk about there, but it's just another one to add to the collection. And then that's basically it. They just have some other improvements. They have some text features to the X swords to make it easier to read. And unfortunately, they changed Rocket Raccoon, so now he's not just a Guardians of the Galaxy, but he's also a support, which makes no sense because he only supports 2 characters in Mantis and Star-Lord. And to show you that here, in the ability types here, it says Healing and Guardians of the Galaxy for Groot, and for Gamora it says Agility, Weapons Master, Guardians of the Galaxy. So his now reads Weapon Master, Guardians of the Galaxy, and Support. And then there's just some little game bug fixes, but that's basically it. That's the whole patch notes. Not much else to talk about. Like I said, we'll be live on Twitch at 11 p.m. tonight, or 10:30 p.m. Because sometimes the patch does roll a little earlier. That's why we're starting 30 minutes before, just in case. But like I said, let us know in the community post on YouTube here what you want to see. Do you want to see Groot? Do you want to see Gamora? Right now we got 60% Groot, so it looks like we might be going Groot out of 52 votes. So if you haven't voted, make sure to go vote, because we're going to be live here in the next 6 hours. So yeah, in the next 6 hours, whatever we end up with, that's the character we're buying uniform first and checking out. And then the second character we'll have to wait at least 3 days, I believe, until I have enough crystals. So yeah, stay tuned for all that. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did find it helpful, do me a favor and hit that like and subscribe button. We'll see you all in the next one. Take care, guys.